The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network. What's up, everybody? This is Relatable Radio, where it is always ladies' night. My name is Jackie, and I have here with me Amy.
Hello.
And Allison.
Hi.
And Taylor's behind the screen.
Yeah, I can't even see you.
Hi, yeah, I'm back here.
He's got my big-ass computer blocking his face.
Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Exactly. You can find us on mbnnetwork.com or patreon.com/mbn network. MBN network. God damn it. One of these days I'm going to nail it. You told me to make notes. I did not do that.
This is what happens.
I'm staring at the notepad. It's just empty. In arm's reach, kind of. My short little arms.
Is there a pen somewhere? Do you see a pen?
There's a permanent marker.
Yeah.
Let's be professional, Jackie.
You're asking too much for a Sunday morning. I've been struggling all weekend. I know Allison's sick too.
I'm like over. It's just lingering.
Yeah,
This
like
time
the
of year,
tickle in the throat.
It always lingers.
Yeah, and then
forever.
I'm like I'm not stuffy,
Did
but
you-
I feel like I am.
Was it just a head cold or a chest
So it started
cold?
in my throat, went to my face after that, and then it ended up in my chest, and it hurt like a bitch to cough.
Yeah.
So I do want to give a shout out to Danny. So Danny reached out to us.
Yes.
He sent a message to Jackie and I earlier this week. And
He
was
told
like,
me after
"Hey."
the fact.
He's like, he's so sweet. He's like, what time are you recording? Like,
Yeah.
could you please record later on in the day? Allison's just like, she really needs a break, and she's been working so hard,
And she
she's
would
up
never
early.
ask for it for herself.
She would never ask, and I just want to. I just want to like turn the alarm off, let her
Yeah.
sleep in.
You turn the baby monitor off. And then I woke up because I heard Summer screaming, "Mom!" and I woke up and it was like 9:45, 10. I was like, "That's
Nice.
good,
That's
yeah."
awesome.
And then Summer walks up and Danny walks up with coffee and breakfast.
Aww.
What,
I was
what
like,
was
damn.
breakfast?
French toast, eggs, and sausage.
Okay.
Nice. Well, definitely
Yeah,
husband
I
of the week,
know.
at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. He's the MVP.
Yeah.
MVP this week.
But then I have to question, what time does he think we record on Sunday?
I think he just wanted a morning where like I didn't have to get the kids
Right.
ready and I could just kind of like lounge around
I was
and
like-
not have to be
I did
out of the
text him,
house.
I was like, we'll never record at 7 a.m.
Yeah, right? Like,
Right.
No,
Right.
nobody
I think the
wants
earliest we've ever recorded, 9 maybe?
yeah.
Have we ever done
I think-
before
I think
9?
9.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever done before 9. Right?
I don't think so.
It
I
just
don't know.
doesn't seem natural.
No, not on a Sunday
Yeah.
morning.
No.
I don't think we've done it before 9.
Yeah.
It maybe one time we did it at 8, but I don't.
Yeah, I
don't
remember an 8, I think, or an 8:30.
But not very often.
Right.
Not very often.
No.
I don't know. I'm like on the verge. I have been not full blown cold. It hasn't progressed to that, but it's been a solid week. So I'm like, I have to be on the mend. Right?
Right, that's how I
Here's
feel.
the problem though, when to me at least, this is how it works with me. Like I'll feel it and I'll like catch it and it's all on sleep. If I get a night of not good sleep, it's then the next day I feel really shitty. If it happens 2 nights in a row, that's it. I
You're done.
can't stop it anymore. It's full force. I'm sick.
Yeah.
But as long as I can get sleep,
Right.
I can usually cut it off before it like really
Which
settles in.
We were pretty good about that. There was a couple nights where I'd be up at like 2:30 in the morning and like struggling to go back to sleep or something. But for the most part, I was going to bed super early. We're talking like 7:30. You can do that when you don't have kids.
Right?
Right. Yeah,
I'd
stayed
like
in
to
bed
think
for
I
2
could do that
days.
if I did have kids, because somebody else would just
Right.
have to step
Right.
in, right?
Yep.
But I mean, I did get up at like, I think it was like 10:45, something like that, to go like feed the fish one last time and let the dog out. And then I took 2 melatonin gummies so I could go back to sleep.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
Yeah, if I fell asleep that early and then woke up at 10:45, I'd be up for hours.
Yeah,
I normally would
There's
be
no
too.
way.
But I think what helps me is that I was just so tired. So like,
Yeah.
and like I get it. I'm at work and I'm like, one day there was no one there for some reason. Like it was like me and my sister Maggie, and I knew she wouldn't give a shit. I literally laid my head down. I think I fell asleep for like 10 to 15
I've
minutes.
napped at work before.
Yeah.
Like when I'm exhausted and like no one, especially like those first few months with
Yeah.
children
Yeah.
and things and
Oh,
not
God.
sleeping and being up every 2 hours. And like I would tell you, like, especially that like 3 o'clock time frame, right? Like you're good in the morning, you've got your energy,
Yeah.
and then you eat lunch, and then that that 3 o'clock, that afternoon crash.
Yep.
And I'd just be like, the head and the hand. And then you just like,
so easy.
all of a sudden you're like, oh,
do you
I
feel
was
like,
asleep.
Do you feel like your head's slipping though when you do that? I always feel like something
you're in like history
slipping.
class in school.
And then that moment of like, ah.
It's always history.
And then
right?
like you're in your seat, and then remember like when you would get that jolt?
Oh
Did you
yeah.
ever get the jolt and you're like falling? You're like, whoa.
yeah, that's because
here.
your body's getting relaxed. Like it's your muscles responding to you, like finally
And you, like,
relaxing.
jump.
I
Like
think
you're
it's
falling.
like I think it's releasing all that that little bit of tension so that you can.
Yeah.
I believe.
And no one
there's
ever
something
said
that's
anything
caused.
because I think we all could relate to it.
Oh
like-
yeah.
Don't be. There was like one little like hair, like
Oh.
a fuzzy.
Is it like tickling my nose?
No, I mean I was worried you were gonna like eat
Check
it or
it just
something.
reaches over and starts
yeah. Well, what are we
choke
like,
on it.
hold on,
Like
I'm
a
just
monkey.
gonna. Fuzzies. But no, I really do think there's a reason that your body does that.
Right.
Because it happens to me sometimes. Like I'm getting ready to fall back asleep, but sometimes it like wakes me up. I'm like, dude,
Yeah. It
I wonder
definitely
if-
wakes you up.
I wonder if like there's some like it's off the cycle is off, right? So you're relaxing, but your brain's not as relaxed
Right, your
yet.
brain
so your
knows,
brain
like,
is
you're
like,
at
wait,
school.
what's going on? And then it like
Yeah, it jolts you back.
awake.
Like,
as-
wake up, bitch.
Yeah.
brain.
Like you're at school.
Read my lips, brain. I want more sleep. No, I've just felt yesterday. I was like, it is sad. How miserable was I yesterday morning?
You were miserable yesterday
I
morning.
was so miserable, and I was
Don't
like,
talk to me.
I was like on the verge of tears because I just didn't know what to do. I was like, my back kind of hurt, and I was like, I just feel miserable. I was like, I had my period, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do with myself, so I took a bath. Shout out to me a CBD because I used the bath bomb to like help even me out. You know, like.
Right.
Took
Were you a
nice
little bit more
bath.
pleasant after that?
I was, because then after I took the bath,
Very much so.
Sometimes you just need a little like time out.
Yeah, you
Yes.
just need to
'cause
remove yourself and just
my neck
do
hurt.
your
Like
own
I
thing.
couldn't get comfortable in bed even.
Well, yeah,
it's
because if you're in pain, there's no way.
ultimate betrayal, right? Your bed should be the
Betrayal.
one place that you are comfortable. And like my pillow was bothering me, my back was hurting, my neck hurt.
You couldn't find your comfy spot.
I was like, I don't know what to do, and he's just like trying to help me, and I'm like, I just need
Nothing you do right
several
now is going
minutes.
to help.
Yeah. I just felt off. I was just like exhausted all day, and I'm like, pull it together. You know, you have to go out later. Like
I do it a lot actually. I'll tell Danny, I'm like, I need a 5-minute break.
I just need to time out.
And I go upstairs.
Heaven
and
will
I
send me
hide.
for time out.
and I hide until your kids come
Yeah.
find you, right?
And then I'm like, okay, I got this. And I go back downstairs and start over again.
Yeah, timeouts are necessary.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
you appreciate them more as an adult
Yeah.
than you did when you were a kid, right?
Sometimes you just need to regroup and just it's the worst that like when you're being a super bitch and you know it and you
Yes.
can't do anything about it. Like everything you
Yes.
open your mouth and like you don't want to be, but everything that comes out of your mouth is just like
Right.
and you like after you say the words you're like, oh my god,
Like,
what is
what
Yeah.
is
what is
wrong
wrong
I'm
with
being an
me?
asshole. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to apologize
Right.
because
Yeah.
I'm being a bitch right now.
Yeah.
But I'll apologize
Accept it.
That's what
later.
I told him. I was like, just give me a minute. I'm figuring it out. I think I'm just gonna take a bath. And so I took the bath. I did my stretches, and then I hung out with him in the spare bedroom, just watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah, we made it through one episode of Breaking Bad, and you were
And
like, "I'm gonna take a nap."
I need
I'm
a
like, "All
nap."
right,
Great, sounds great. Do
college
that.
football
I'm a
time."
toddler. I'm a toddler guy. Like,
Take a bath, take a nap.
yeah, bath, nap.
Well, back to
Right.
something that you said, Amy. Doesn't that suck when you like, you know, you're in a bad mood. You know that the person that you're talking to doesn't deserve the wrath.
No, and usually they're trying to help. Well,
Yeah.
at least with my husband, like he's trying to like be helpful and
Yeah.
like suggest things and do things.
But you're like, you can't make a decision.
No.
And
And
my,
that's the issue.
In my mind, like the way that it works for me when that happens to me is like somebody's trying to help me or somebody even just they're just around, and I'm just like, I shouldn't say this to this person, but I'm in a bad mood, and then it just comes
just
out,
comes
and I'm
out.
just
Yeah.
like,
Can't
yeah,
help
fuck it, I said it, I don't care, and then like an hour later, I'm like, God damn it.
I'm an
I
asshole.
owe them an apology.
Okay, terrific.
Whatever.
I'll like
We
text
all-
Kevin later and be
everybody
like,
has these
I'm really
moments.
sorry for being in
Yeah.
such a bad. Like I'm
Yeah.
a bitch. I'm sorry.
We'll do that. Like we'll
Or
be
like
at
the
work
next
and be like,
day, and
I'm
I'll be like, I'm really
sorry.
sorry.
My anger is not directed at you.
My bad.
Work sucks. We don't. This person sucks. We don't. You know.
Yeah.
Huge. I still feel really tired today. And like I wasn't even out late. What time was I home? By like 8:30, 9 o'clock?
What'd you do?
Yeah, where'd you go?
So
Skipped
Heather,
over weekends.
we did whatever.
Circling back around.
Fuck it.
So Friday night we recorded the 100th episode of Might Be News. So we had 8 people here.
Yeah.
I mean, including us.
Yeah.
So it was us plus 6 more people. So we actually set everything up on the coffee table.
We had a lot of fun.
It was fun. We did a cheesesteak.
Yeah, King of the Hill kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Shout out to Mario's.
Yeah, sure.
Mario's.
Yeah, Kevin came home and was
Mario's
like,
or Mario's?
we need to get cheesesteaks.
I would say Mario's.
I always say Mario's
Mario,
too.
like Super
But
Mario
I think,
Brothers.
I know, but I think my sister
Mario.
Kim, because she used to go there when she lived in Rhonda with my one brother, and they used to get food there a lot, and she always says Mario's. But I also think she has more of a Philly accent, so I feel like that's a Philly thing.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But then I think Mr. Steve was going, is it Mario's or Mario's? And I'm like, doesn't really
Just
matter.
call and see what they say.
Yeah.
And then hang up.
What if you
order a
call them and they're
cheesesteak.
like, it's a Mario's.
Mario's.
It's a go.
It's a go. Okay. About 50 minutes is a go.
Taylor, have you ever like shared your crazy Mario talent with the network?
No, I haven't.
How long has it been since you've done that?
Oh, a long time. Since the beatbox, you mean?
Yeah, of course.
Hey.
Never done this before me, you asshole. Really? Why is this the first time I'm hearing it?
Wait for it.
Oh, I'm out of breath.
That's what you get.
I
You
can't.
gotta keep that skill from me.
I don't think I could do the other one anymore.
Oh, that's the best one.
What's
You gotta try.
That one's really hard. Hold on. I need to drink something.
I didn't
He's
prepare
gonna
you. I
drink-
kind of just threw this out.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever. That's
It's
what
a
you get. I can't beatbox at all.
All right, I'll try.
Yes.
Very nice.
I used to be able to do it to where like you know, when you get to the last like I think in the game it was the last 90 seconds.
Okay.
So like every time you played the
Yeah.
levels and you were running out of time, it go and I used to be able to do it super fast, and I definitely can't do that now.
Well, we're gonna work on that now. You're gonna win every beatbox competition. We're gonna enroll him just like you would with a child in beauty pageants.
That's a no.
Too bad.
All this talk of cheesesteaks, though, now I'm like, Kev, maybe we should order cheesesteaks tonight for dinner because that's better than me
Mario's.
having to cook.
So
Yeah.
what happened was
Yeah,
like
you know, to get them from Mario's right across the street.
I took like a very brief nap before the show on Friday.
Yeah.
And I set an alarm because like we needed to order some cheesesteaks and go pick them up before people showed up. And I had checked in with everybody to kind of see like where everybody was going to get their cheesesteaks from so that we didn't double up whatever. And I told Danny that I was going to go to Sam's.
I don't know. I told you Sal's and Rocco's.
I don't know.
Sal's was bagging pizza.
I woke up
Love
and I was
Sal's.
like dead tired still, and I called the total wrong place and ordered a cheesesteak.
Oh my god.
And then I was like, Sal's, right? And he was like, Sam's. I was like, Sam's? Where the fuck is Sam's?
Sam's.
We were laughing so hard. And then I was like, and then he's just going to dial the next place. I'm like, babe, you got to call him back and cancel. Like, we're
And I
not going to pick the cheesesteak up.
I did, and I called wherever I called the first time, and somebody answered, and they made it sound like they thought I was ordering another cheesesteak.
Yeah, he's like, okay, just a cheesesteak. We're like, no, we're canceling the cheesesteak.
And he's like, okay. And I was like, I don't think he knows what I'm talking about. So I just hung up.
I was like, you're going to get a call in like 15, 20 minutes. Like, sir,
we have
your
your
two
cheesesteaks
cheesesteaks are ready.
oh my god.
Yeah, so that was fun. And I was like, Sal's. I don't even know where the fuck Sam's is.
Yeah, I don't know where
what's
that is.
Sam's?
They kept saying it's in Downingtown. I was in that area of Downingtown. I don't know where it
it's
is.
by Chelsea's Bar, I
know,
guess.
but
And
I'm telling you,
Where?
Yeah, I think
it's not there.
What? There's no way.
It's not there.
I think it's off to the side somewhere, off of 30. I don't know though.
It's not there.
Not
Unless
there.
it's the other end. Because I just went that way to go to Highland Orchards. I cut through Downingtown. I passed Chelsea's. Which up until like probably a year ago, I didn't even know where the fuck Chelsea's was. Everyone was like, Chelsea's in Downingtown. I'm like, where the fuck is Chelsea's? Because it's like that strip where you don't pay attention.
Yeah, true.
You see Baker's of Buffington, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Dane Decor, Giorgio's, McDonald's, everything else is
in between, whatever.
Well, yeah, you're just trying to get through the fucking light.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
When you're sitting in traffic, that's usually when I'm like, oh, yeah. Because there's a new really cute flower shop in there.
Oh, Jenna Page.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but yeah, Jenna Page. Are you?
Yeah.
But it's so cute. Like every time I
she
pass
has the
by,
cutest place.
I'm like all of like the decorations and the windows and everything is so fucking adorable.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like we could be
Was that
soulmates.
across the street from like if Baker's Buffington's on the right hand side?
It's
the
down
flower
a few.
Right, but
It's
is it on the same side? Okay,
Yeah, it's on the same side.
I'm like, I probably passed it.
But like, I just love the whole feel of the
it's
store.
so cute inside.
I'm like, I need to go in there because
you have
it's
to.
adorable.
Oh, so I went to Highland Orchard yesterday
Yes.
with Heather for her birthday. Her birthday's coming up. And she wanted to do something like fallish,
Yep.
but like
That's
that had a
cute.
beer garden. And I was like, Highland Orchards has
Yeah, and it's
beer
right
and
local.
wine.
It's
and-
right there. It's
Yeah. She doesn't live local anymore, but she was coming from like Wayne area. So I'm like, well, it's open, I think, until about 5. So by the time we got there, we had about an hour.
How was it up there?
Wasn't too
Was
bad.
it? Yeah.
It was pretty crowded, and it was kind of a shitty day. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
as nice as I was hoping it was going to be.
Yeah, same
but
here. I was like, okay, we should really do something festive with the boys. We haven't done anything
Oh, yeah,
like
you guys.
Oh, yeah,
did
you
shit
went
yeah,
too.
we went to
somewhere.
Hurricane Hill Farm.
Where's that?
It's down on
Coatesville?
Reeseville Road,
Okay.
like past the Brandywine Hospital.
Okay.
And so I'm like the price. I mean, they're fairly cheap. It's not like crazy. Jackson's a scaredy cat, so we can't do anything like Halloween-ish. It needed
Yeah.
to be strictly only fall. Like we couldn't do anything scary. So, and I was looking at the weather, and I'm like, oh, Sunday's gonna be a washout, but Saturday looks decent, like cloudy, but like not, and you know, whatever. So like I'm looking at the weather all day. It's fine. It's clear. No rain until much like in early a.m. We get there, and like as we're driving, like there's like a few, like not even like raindrops, but like a little bit on the windshield.
Missed it.
All of a sudden, Kevin's like, "Well, if it's gonna rain, I'm not getting stuck." I'm like, "Whoa, okay."
Whoa.
Like we are not even there yet. Like if it starts to pour, then like okay,
Yeah.
But like don't get all sour about this and like ruin everybody's experience about it.
Right.
We're not even there yet. Just pump the brakes. So it did rain, but it like spit the whole time.
Yeah.
Like not enough to even like
Yeah.
get wet.
Yeah.
But it was like just
be, like, annoying.
It was annoying, right? And it was, but good news is there was like not a lot of people there
Good.
because everyone probably either left
They probably thought it was going to rain.
or they're like, oh, it's raining, we're not going to go. The boys had a great time, like, and it's small, so it's nothing like crazy. Now they have a huge corn maze. We didn't do the big one because it takes like hours to get through. And then
Not
Kevin
time
was
for
like,
that.
the boys wanted to, and I'm like, yeah, they would be down for it for like
After,
the
like,
first
the
20,
first-
not even 20
right.
minutes.
I'd be
probably.
like, okay.
It'd probably be like 10 minutes, and then they're probably gonna be like, but then you're in too deep, literally.
Yeah.
There's no way to get out. So I'm like,
What's the magic word in Harry Potter to get out of the maze? Do you remember?
oh, I don't.
Goblet of Fire.
That one's I hate that one.
What?
Not hate it, but that one's my least favorite.
It's
Harry Potter.
Cedric, whatever, died.
No,
that
I don't
always
really
gets
care about
me.
him.
I know, but it just like when his dad sees his bud, it just gets me.
I mean, Edward.
Yes, Edward. from
Edward or
Twilight.
Batman. Well, I don't know, whatever you want to call him. Batman. So yeah, and there was a corn cannon, which was fun. The boys really wanted one of the golden pie. If you hit the car,
Blake got one
Did
of
he?
it. Yeah.
The boys wanted. Well, actually, I'm not sure if the boys wanted it more than Kevin. I'm not sure who wanted it more. We did not. We got close, but we did not hit the car. And Cole's like, "Oh, I'm like, we can get a pumpkin and paint it gold. Like it's literally just a little pumpkin. It's nothing like
Yeah.
But you know, they want to win things. So yeah, we did that yesterday. Got pumpkins there because all the pumpkins were half off.
Nice.
So they were so. I mean, we got 2 for $10 instead of which Home Depot and Produce Junction would have been cheaper, but we were there.
Yeah.
We're like, we only need 2 pumpkins
convenience.
anyway. We don't need 3 pumpkins because like
Right.
Home Depot's was 3 for $10. I'm like, we don't need 3. We just need 2.
Right.
So whatever. We were
Yeah,
there.
they were.
And it was like,
Produce Junction was doing 3 for $10 on some of them, but Taylor's was marked. What was yours marked? 4.
Yeah, I think mine was 4.
And then I thought mine was gonna be marked 4. They were literally equal size, and it had a sticker saying 3 for $10. but
Yours is way lighter though. Like you can definitely
no, mine
feel
was
the difference.
heavier than yours. I know it.
I think you are.
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
how great would it be if they created pumpkins that were hollow inside?
So you didn't have to do that
scoop
shit?
out all your rain.
Oh my
Like you
god.
really have to be in the mood to do this.
Last night
we're
we
doing
did.
that tonight. That's on the agenda for tonight.
I think, are we doing ours tonight?
And I'm like, oh.
I think so.
And then the kids are all excited.
Not even into it.
But what's going to end up happening is they're going to get really bored really fast, and they're not going to want to do any of the shitty parts of it.
Do you bake the seeds?
No.
My sister, because I said to my sister, she got pumpkins. She went to Milky Way Farm, and she said, I was like, are you going to carve them tonight, or are you going to paint them? And she's like, no, I'm going to carve them. I want the seeds. I want to bake the seeds.
I mean, I know.
My sister
I
does
used
it
to
too.
when I was little. Like, I remember that was a thing
I
when
don't
we
know if
were
I ever, we definitely
our house
didn't do
when
that
we were
as
younger,
kids.
but-
I don't even remember carving pumpkins with my family as kids. Like, I really don't. I remember drawing. We had to decorate a pumpkin for a theme.
Yeah.
And I guess this is how creative I was. Mine was from the Navy. I put a hat on it because my brother was in the Navy. I put a little hat on it that said Navy on it. And I'm pretty sure I just drew a face on.
Hey, there you go.
That was it.
Do you guys have a do you guys have like a go-to, like what you carve into a pumpkin?
Usually we buy like the
face.
kits.
Yeah, we got a sketchbook.
But Kevin this year was like, and I have still a bunch of them. Like we had Paw Patrol because Paw Patrol was big when Jackson was younger. We had like all kinds of stuff. And Kevin was like, we're not doing the kits because they're so crazy. They're not built for kids to do. They're
Right.
really not. They're like really intense. So we're just designing our own. So who knows what the kids are going to come up with.
Yeah.
But it'll take less time
Yeah.
and it'll be a lot easier.
I couldn't find, I was going to print off a stencil, but nobody on the internet allows you to do that. So I just took screenshots. So I'm just going to try to trace it onto the pumpkin and
There
then
you go.
carve it.
Yeah.
But we got a really cool, there's like a little pumpkin carving kit. I think I bought it from Yeager's like 2 years ago. And I think that came with some stencils, right? It
They
came with some
usually do.
stuff. And much better utensils than
The little kits.
little kits.
Yeah, have like the
But I-
2-inch little
I did
tiny.
see a battery operated little saw that you can
Oh,
use.
we had them.
Does
last
it
night.
work?
Yeah. Landon used it.
Okay. Taylor's like, yeah, probably spend $10 on that thing for it to work for 5 minutes.
No, you just put the batteries in and it goes.
It doesn't like, you're not going to like bend the, that's be what I would worry about. That it would bend and then break.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was good.
Huh? I'm trying to save us some money. Okay. Huh?
A knife
money.
works just as well.
No, we threw a neighborhood party last night.
Yeah, how'd it go?
It was good. The cops came.
Nice.
Were you that loud?
Success.
So, all right. So we have,
You fighting?
no, we had new neighbors move in. All right. And I'm not too thrilled with the new neighbors. He lowered, so this guy's renting out the house, and he lowered his rent like $300 because he wouldn't rent it out. And he rented out to these people that are, I guess it's called
Subletting.
So it's just
Oh,
random
so
people in and out.
he doesn't own it. He's
Okay.
the renter, but he's renting to somebody else.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
he
illegal.
owns it and then he's renting it to someone else. But that person, like, it's just random people in and out, like whoever needs like renting rooms type of thing.
Oh
Okay.
no.
That's dumb.
Not in your
So-
neighborhood. Like
Right.
that's not.
no,
it's
it's
not
his family
for it.
It's not even
neighborhood.
allowed.
No.
So
way.
we have to call the homeowners. So we cranked it up and we just danced all night long.
But it was the whole neighborhood.
but-
Like that. I
yes.
feel like
But so at like 9:00, we were winding it down. I was like, all right, let's play the last song. And then fucking 2 cops rolled up.
if it is not 11 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
It was
is-
9.
9
Right.
o'clock is
What the
that's
cops
ridiculous.
Say? What the cops say?
He pulled up. Well, first of all, it kind of pissed me off because he pulled up and he's like, who are the homeowners? And we're all standing out there. We're like, all of us?
Yeah, we all live here.
Like, we're in
Yeah.
the streets, all of us.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, who's the music? And I'm like, it's mine. And then Danny kind of walks up and he's like, you know.
Yeah.
And
My
he's
wife's
like-
about to get
and then
bitchy.
he's like, can I,
How's it
can
in
I
the house?
have
Good
your
house,
license?
Allison.
He's like, can I have your license? And I was like, from 2016? Sure. And I'm like, Danny's like, here's my license. So he ran our card, which I thought was really
Is
inappropriate.
that necessary?
Exactly.
For
Like,
what?
He can
In case you had some
clearly
warrants?
tell, which I was like, I was worried because Danny has a warrant for,
Wait, what?
yeah, from like 12 years ago for a $5 speeding ticket or like, no, parking ticket.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, but
Wait, how long ago was it from?
like 12 years. So I guess I can't, I don't know.
Does that clear? What did the guy tell us when we went to go check your
after
record?
12 years.
After
maybe.
7 years,
That's
if you make
credit.
no
That-
point,
that's
right?
credit score. That's not warrants. That's totally different.
Right.
I was a little worried,
Well,
but it was fine. He didn't say anything. He just said to Danny walked up to him and he was like, look, I can tell you guys are having a good time. Like, we're obviously carving pumpkins with the kids. Like,
Yeah,
they're doing
yeah.
the cha-cha slide right now.
The kids are making all the noise, officer.
Right, like, we're just having a good time. He was like, just keep it down. He was like, I had to come out because they called.
They
but
called. Yeah, they have to come out.
It's whatever.
So it's some random
So
fucking
we're all
stranger.
we are like all the moms are hands on our hips and we're like
man.
looking around the court like which motherfucker called and couldn't come out of their house and be like, can you guys turn it down?
yeah,
If
see
it's
that
9
that's what
o'clock at
annoys
night,
me.
come on. It's a Saturday night.
If you can't beat them, join them, right?
I
they
would
just
have,
come join the
I
party.
had a crock pot full of like spiked apple cider. Everyone's drinking it. I would have gladly said, here, you want a cup?
But not only that, you
Wait, do you know it's
right
the new guy,
thing-
the new neighbors?
Danny thinks it is. I don't think they have it in them. I don't think they would have called because they didn't stay
How
the
old-
night.
like,
they,
what's their-
they came and dropped a chair off.
Wait, they came and left? Why are they calling if they left?
Well, that's why I'm like, I don't think so. It had to be some old person around the neighborhood that was just like over it.
Maybe they're just maybe. Do you have anyone in there that's like elderly that can't move, so therefore they're gonna call the cops instead of just coming out?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like maybe it's a sour neighbor that just wasn't invited. But I'm not going to invite you if you don't. Like, I'm always outside. I'm always with everybody.
And here's the thing, you guys, it's not like this is the first neighborhood gathering you guys
this
have
is
had.
our second annual pumpkin carving chaos.
Yeah, you guys have, you guys did something in the summer. Like, you guys frequently have block
right.
parties.
Yeah.
Like, with all the kids
Yeah,
and
it's
all the
so fun.
everything.
It's fun.
And that's what
And I
you
even
do.
told the cop, I'm like, this is like our one big party of the year. We just come out and we carve pumpkins and we have a good time.
Yeah, my party was supposed to be today, and it got canceled because it's raining. Kids are still disappointed.
So
Just do it at home in your workshop.
and then I killed that bride yesterday. Her
Yeah?
hair was so good.
Okay,
so I sat in bed last
maybe
night.
you should rephrase that. I killed that bride. That bitch is dead. Dead.
No, her hair was so good. So I went home and Danny was like, he knows me so well. He was like, I know you had a long day, so here's Nutella and some pretzels.
Oh, he's just killing it.
You're like, what do you want from me?
I my feet were killing me so bad, so I just got in bed and watched Vampire Diaries, and
Did he massage your feet?
he actually did for a few minutes.
Someone that does that.
Terrific.
Husbands, take notes.
Yeah.
I bought you the Cadillac of foot massagers. It looks like a spaceship.
I'm just thinking.
Stop being lazy, Taylor.
I always think of The Heat, the movie with Melissa McCarthy and
Yes.
Sandra Bullock, where he was like, "I bought you the luggage with the wheels on it, so I didn't have to carry it." And she's like, "Well, I'm going to buy you a dick sucking machine for Christmas or something, so you can suck your own dick."
Oh my god.
That's what it makes me think of. Like, I bought you that, so I didn't have to do that.
I feel like you need a good job, Danny Sounder. Because you always
Yeah.
say a wonderful job as always. I feel like this would be appropriate right now to just,
Danny's killing it this week.
He really is. Yeah.
Hopefully, he doesn't let you down next week. Only time will tell. I'm just kidding. So how long was the cop there for?
Maybe like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. But we collected everything and went.
You guys were kind of already wrapping up though
Yeah.
before that. So,
Yep.
but now that person's going to think that you stopped the party because of their
know.
call.
It's all right. And I know, like Danny was like, I was looking at all the windows because they're like looking out there.
Oh,
to see,
oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. See, does he have? You need the night vision binoculars.
Creeper. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Maybe they have the night vision binoculars.
Well, guess what? I'm about to spy on them. Next time you have a party, I'm coming
Yeah,
over and I'm
right.
just gonna watch all.
Yeah,
the
we're
windows.
gonna have people in every corner.
Neighborhood watch.
Walkie talkies.
They got like whenever people call the cops on people for like having cookouts and the people going to the pool, and you've seen stories about all that. Like the one they called the girl Barbecue Becky.
Yeah.
You got like Pam or
Neighborhood Nancy.
yeah, like Party Pam or something like that, or
Party Pooper Pam. Go shit yourself. Party Pooper. Jennifer poops at parties.
Jennifer poops at
You guys
parties.
seen that video?
I think I have.
He's like, well, I don't. Is it a real video? Like, that's what I can never tell. Is that guy serious?
I don't.
He
think
has
so.
like an accent.
I don't think he's serious, but he plays it up.
He
like
plays
he's
it
not.
off like he's serious. He just has like an accent.
It's like it's almost like he's a
Like
foreign
a
exchange
German.
student. Yeah, he's like a
German or something.
I poop at potties.
He's like, I poop
But
at
I
potty.
poop with the door closed. Like, Jennifer poops at potties.
They call Jennifer a potty pooper.
Yeah.
Jennifer poops at potties?
I mean, I poop at potties.
Oh my God, dude.
This is sick. Oh my God. You guys are ridiculous. Okay, so let's take a quick commercial break. It seems like a good place to stop. And we'll be right back.
Hey, Taylor Cooper here, and if you're looking for real, all-natural relief from stress and muscle soreness, you've got to check out our friends at Eunomia CBD. Eunomia CBD products are grown and processed in the USA, nano-amplified, 100% THC-free, and third-party lab tested. Order anywhere in the U.S. and use promo code MBN to get free shipping plus 20% off your entire order just for our listeners. What are you waiting for? Is stress wearing you down? Are sore muscles getting in the way of your weekend plans? Eunomia CBD is a game changer. I personally love their menthol pain relief lotion. Their gummies are delicious, and they even have CBD treats for your dogs. Go to eunomiacbd.com, check out all their products, and don't forget to use promo code MBN for an extra 20% off your order plus free shipping. It's your life. Feel better. Eunomia CBD. That's EUNOMIA. EUNOMIA. CBD.com. Go there now. Use MBN as the promo code. Get 20% off and free shipping. Must be 18 years old or older to purchase.
So you've been listening to the Might Be News Network, but you still can't get enough each week? Become our patron on Patreon. Head to patreon.com/MBN Network to become a patron and get exclusive content now. For as little as $5 per month, you'll get access to extended episodes of all your favorite shows, as well as perks including MBN merch and monthly giveaways. Just want to support the network? Become a patron for as much or as little as you'd like. Get bonus content each week and head to patreon.com/MBN Network. Your contributions help us make this network bigger and better than ever before. Patreon.com/MBN Network.
I work some hours in an office, and the groups of people, they're talking, and one say about Jennifer, eine Kollegin, colleague. Oh, I tell you, Jennifer, she is really a party pooper.
His eyebrows.
Face.
Jennifer poops at parties. So she poops at parties, so and people know this. I poop at parties. I poop at parties, but people don't know because I close the door.
Oh my God, so funny.
Jennifer goes to the party and then poops, but she do it so people know. Where do she go for it? Does she visit the water closet and make door of the open so people may see and smell things?
Oh
It
my!
sees and smells
This
things?
sounds horrible.
It sounds horrible.
Maybe she go like by the tables with the gift and the present and the punches bowl. Poop on the carpets. This sound like, Jennifer, you have some mental issue. Have you spoken to someone about it? This serious? You make a poop in the party, so people may know.
So people
I
may
think
know.
he was on Pitch Perfect.
Second or third one?
The one with
Yeah,
the
this-
Russian.
is it-
the
I
I
group.
didn't see all of them. I've really only seen the first one.
No, that was the second one, wasn't it?
I think it's the
it was
second
the
one,
second one.
yeah.
I think were they in the third one too? Or no?
No.
So maybe I didn't see the third one. Second one. It was the
Yeah.
second one when they went to the World Championship.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were like the German
Yeah.
crew. Yeah, that
He looks
actually-
familiar.
He really looked. Yeah, I think
And
you're
the
right.
voice, yeah.
So it's definitely fake. That's what that means. But it's really funny still.
But I'm like, did he get famous?
It looked like he was just like on a plane, like going.
It looked like he was like in his car seat, like
Somewhere,
his car seat,
yeah.
the driver, his car seat, the driver's seat, like reclined.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't
Maybe
know.
he was like on break or something.
It just cracks me up because he like pluralizes the wrong words and then singularizes the wrong words.
Yeah,
it's just great.
Poop
He's
potties.
funny. So Halloween is this Thursday. Who
It is.
feels ready? I am not ready.
I feel
I'm
off
ready.
because there was nothing for me to get ready for this year. I didn't have to make
Costumes.
like candy I got a while ago. Like I haven't really done anything, and that's why I feel like off about it.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that, to be honest.
I think it's supposed to rain.
Is it really? I haven't
Yeah,
looked yet.
so
Oh
hopefully
my
it
god!
changes.
I gotta check the weather.
I hated rain on Halloween. It's like, why?
Hopefully it's just like one of those where it's like
Oh no!
raining here and there.
No, there's like 3 rain dots, not just like 1 rain dot. Oh, it's fucking supposed to rain all day long. This better change, and
Yeah.
all day on Friday. What the fuck?
I know.
Your thing shows you that quick, that far out in advance?
10-day.
Oh, ours doesn't. I mean, it just shows.
What app are you using?
Mine doesn't.
I don't know. I
Whatever
don't
comes
even
on
know
the
what mine
phone.
is.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
I
know.
do.
Well, Apple products
Whatever.
suck, so yeah.
Meow 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 meow.
I'm not.
Holy shit, you scared
I jumped
me.
so bad.
Happy Halloween!
Spooky.
Dude, I dropped my phone. Do you remember? Like 2 weeks ago, I dropped my phone. I was on IP News. Then I was like, I'm sorry, I dropped my phone. I know Taylor's so shocked. Like, yeah.
Oh, God.
But it almost sounds like somebody knocked on the table because I just like dropped it right next to the mic. Whatever. I don't know what, like, I know Ahmed mentioned his band was performing right across the street, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But what time?
I think he said 9.
Okay.
I thought that's what he said.
Well, I don't know. My brother invited me to go to his neighborhood again. It's like a big ordeal. They all gather at someone's house. There's like a bunch of food and drinks. And then the kids go trick-or-treating. And then they come back to another house and they have more food and drinks. And
I think across the country, a law needs to go into effect that Halloween is celebrated on Saturday nights.
You're one of them.
Yes, I'm fucking one of them.
I kind of agree, though. Like, so think about
I
it.
just
Like,
don't give a shit.
yeah.
It's
but if
over at
you-
8. My kids aren't asleep at 8. Let's be real.
No, but I don't think it's even that. Like, so Amy has an office job. So
Yeah.
she's got to rush to probably get home,
My
get her kids
hours are
ready.
not normal office
Well,
hours.
right.
I get off at
But there's a
3:30.
lot of there's a lot of people.
Typically, I'm out with the
Who
kids,
rush.
and there's people driving around everywhere, coming home from work, and it's like there's cars everywhere.
There's
and
cars everywhere.
I'm like, come on, guys, like, and they
Yeah.
drive like assholes.
Because they're rushing to probably get home to get their kids ready
Yeah,
to
and
go
like you've got to
trick-or-treating.
like rush home. You've got to get dinner by 6 o'clock, and then you're in a rush, and
Right.
then you're trying to get all the costumes in
Now,
order
if
and
you
all
do
the everything.
Saturdays, she typically works Saturdays, so now she's got to rush home. But either way, you're the minority.
Well,
in this.
I work. I work Thursday nights.
Right.
So we actually closing the shop early.
Oh, I was
nice.
actually going to
That's
ask you
nice.
about that.
Yep.
You're going to do my hair on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
Again already.
Yeah, my roots are coming in.
We're gonna add
Let's be
more.
real. We're
you
gonna
know,
add
some
more
red throughout.
Was it your like your tester? Now you're like
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
Liked it.
sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's what we're going with.
One
Sticking
day I'll
with it.
have money, and I was looking at. I was like, oh my god, my Grace.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, Allison.
Your
me.
sister-in-law just texted me today.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just texting her right now. We have family we have family pictures next weekend.
That's why she wants her hair done.
Yep.
She wants her hair done Saturday.
Yeah.
Get
Damn.
get a box.
Wait, what time on Saturday? We're supposed to do pictures on Saturday.
Wait, what time?
I don't know. I think she just texted me this morning. Was she texting you this morning?
Yeah.
So
and last
she was
night
texting
at like
us at the
midnight.
same time. She had that wedding yesterday.
Yeah. I texted her.
Yeah,
I'm
she
like,
was at the wedding you
and I was
did.
asking her, I'm like, did
Oh,
she go
she
down
did
the
the same
aisle
one?
yet? Because I want to post pictures of her hair, but I
you can't do it until
she
she's
goes down
public.
that aisle.
Yeah. Well, we just were determining time. I think we're gonna do it like early
Oh,
afternoon.
she said not next Saturday.
Oh, so she's not okay. So she's not. Her hair is not gonna look great for the pictures. Good.
Yeah, she said. Well, she said you have a Saturday appointment, but not
Oh, okay.
next Saturday.
Okay.
So
That was smart. I would have like thought about it and gotten like, whatever. I don't really care.
Wife Time Wednesday with Jackie
I got
here.
Yeah.
I got no money, so
Come in. Just use the leftover dye and do something with it. With your hair. Can you do
throw
it that
in
way?
there. Just
Yeah,
throw
we'll
it
just
out
add
there.
some like little lights.
just let it accidentally splash on my
Yeah.
on my roots.
It's like tie dye hair.
Just in time for Halloween. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. So that's fun. I'm going to go back to the Halloween thing. Because, like, my sister's going to be like, well, I got to leave to go get my kids ready. And I'm going to be like, well, I'm still leaving at 4:30 because I hate this place. So,
like, I know a lot of you have to leave work early, or they take off on the Friday, on, like, the day after Halloween. Because, like, after, you got all the candy and there's so much going on. And, like, the kids are crazy.
In a sugar coma.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like, and that next day is always fucking rough getting out of the door. And it kind of feels
my one brother already prepped me. He's like, well, I'm not really going to be in work much on Halloween because the kids have had the parades
when we trick or treat. So
for sure.
But so he's like, I'm not really going to be in much on Halloween because the kids are going to have their parade at school. And then he's like, and then, trick or treating on Thursday. And then I think he's scheduled off for Friday anyway because something. And I'm just like, cool. So you're non-existent. You're going to be like useless to me on Thursday. But then I was debating because we have Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, already? I feel like it was forever ago it got rescheduled. That's so exciting.
It's a week away.
That's a Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a Sunday starting at 8 o'clock. If you know me, I'm normally fucking sleep.
Yep.
Not even in bed. I'm just asleep somewhere.
Hey, if she can get up there at 8 o'clock and do it.
Yeah, but like when that's your thing though, like if that's the schedule you're used to keeping, it's easy for you to do.
You won't be tired though at the concert because you're going to be in it.
Amy,
it's so
I'm
great.
tired everywhere. Don't get it twisted.
Take a nap. Have Taylor drive. Take a nap on the way down.
Yeah.
You can sleep on the way home.
But I think like I guess we're just should we take off Monday?
I would.
Or should we just go in late? I'm like trying to look at it.
At the very least, I'd be going in for a half day, just coming in the afternoon or something.
I think we should take a half week, really.
I
think we should just...
you might as well just take the week, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to do half week.
Yeah, Taylor doesn't even have any vacation time anyway.
Go back in on Wednesday like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I take half days, I hate coming in late.
Oh, I can't do
it.
Why would you do that?
No, I'm just like, I'm not focused. I feel like I've missed the day.
Because you've had like that. I feel like the start to the day, like you're in a mindset, right? Whether it's a home day or not. If it's a work day, you're like, okay, you're in your mode, right? Yeah. And then if you get off early, you can switch over.
Oh, yeah.
But to start your day all relaxed and like, being like, oh, I'm just hanging out. Right. You get to like sleep in a little bit. Nope. You can't jump into work.
I won't even make doctor's appointments for first thing in the morning. I will make them so that I can go into work and then maybe leave and then come back. Or I try to make them as late in the afternoon so I don't have to come back.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
Yeah.
Also, I just don't care anymore. So
yeah,
how do you wait? What time do you go in if you leave at 3:30?
7. I'm at work at 7. I work
try
7 to 3:30.
Well,
I love it.
7.
I worked these hours years and years ago. I worked in like a medical manufacturing company, and I worked. I worked on the floor, so those were the hours, and it was awesome. I loved it because you got done so early. Like I felt like I had
you still have
a time to do things. Yeah. We cut out the cost of before and after school care because it's so fucking expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And we couldn't afford it because we were digging ourselves in a hole. So Kevin does the morning thing with the boys. He gets both boys he gets Jackson to daycare, Cole on the bus at 8 o'clock, and then he starts his day. And I get up, go to work, and then I get home in time for Cole to get off the bus at 3:30. I mean, luckily I work like 2 seconds from my house. So I literally leave work at 3:25. And then I'm home by 3:30 to get Cole off the bus. And it's nice that, like, first of all, it's nice to have that time with Cole. Like, we have some one-on-one time usually. Like,
what time's Jackson done school?
It's all on Kevin's schedule, and he's in sales. So, like, sometimes he's home before I am with Jackson. Other times he's not home and with Jackson.
So does Kev always pick up Jackson?
Not always. Most of the time, though, yeah. Okay. Because he's out and about already.
Yeah.
And so we will or Cole and I will sometimes go pick up Jax, but not usually.
Okay.
Only if, like, Kevin's doing something or he's working late or whatever. So
I should try that.
It's been
I
such
go
a
in at
change
about
to
7, but I leave at 4:30, and I don't take a break typically.
Yes, I usually don't.
Like I feel like I feel
lunch,
guilty.
just like half an hour.
Like I feel guilty.
I kind of want to go
your
Christmas
favorite-
shopping.
Yo, it's Halloween's like almost like so all my stuff. So a friend, I was talking.
I just want to take a second, guys, and just pat on my back. I kind of just took all that weirdness and took it into Christmas. and we're gonna run with it.
No,
We are. Yes.
it's not even Halloween.
Turn her mic off. I went into Christmas
Target
world right now though, because all my stuff that I'm making is for Christmas. I'm trying to get ready for
It
Christmas.
makes you happy.
And like I
Yeah.
really do. Like everything's so pretty and like
Yeah.
I just
sparkly
get
and
annoyed
nice
when
and-
stores are already setting up.
I
their
can't
shit.
even. You can't. So I've been in Michael's a lot, obviously.
well, I mean, it's smart.
All
because
the
it's
Halloween stuff has
money.
been gone. And it's all Christmas now. I can't even find Halloween stuff. And it's not even fucking Halloween yet.
Yeah.
That does
Yeah,
annoy me.
yeah.
Like, at least I think there needs to be clear boundaries. Once Halloween's over, fair game. I
Right.
feel like, right? Like, November 1st, it's just like on Black Friday. Like, I feel like,
Thanks, Christmas.
thanks, Christmas. November 1st, the Christmas season can begin. That's when you can start getting your stuff out and selling.
Yeah.
Who's buying Christmas stuff this time of year anyway? They're not yet.
No one.
No,
Now,
no.
as of November, once Halloween, except for Allison,
There's no hope for you.
you're the problem.
I am because I did buy some Christmas decor the other day at Big Lots.
Oh, do you know where I went yesterday that like blew my mind a little bit? So, have you guys been into Gabe's yet?
Yes, I love.
Oh my
Gabe's.
God, I hadn't been. Like Kevin's like, we were coming home from Hurricane Hill, and he was like, "Oh, I want to stop somewhere." I'm like, "Where?" He's like, "I want to go to Gabe's." I'm like, "Oh, I've been meaning to go in
Yeah.
there. Haven't been in."
I bought a few shirts from there.
Oh my God, my mind was blown. We're
Yeah.
like walking, like all the kids' clothes, like
Inexpensive,
Under
too.
Armour, Nike, like all the stuff
Yep.
the boys like for cheap.
Yep. Yeah.
And he was, and I'm like, oh my God, this place is like my Christmas just got a whole lot better.
Yep.
It was awesome.
I buy my
mean,
sheets from there for the kids.
Yeah, Kevin found sneakers.
Yeah.
Like there's all sorts of stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah,
this
Taylor
place is
bought
freaking
a
awesome.
who is it? Columbia, a jacket.
Yeah. Yep.
It's normally like $115.
Yeah.
It's $50.
Yeah. Kevin was all excited. We walked. So anyone who knew Kevin back in the day, he used to strictly rock Echo. Echo was his like it was.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Right,
Like,
it's all he used to wear was
Yeah.
straight Echo. Like he was like a fucking poster child walking through the door. But then they started making V-necks, and he didn't like it very much. And then they just kind of fizzled out, and it's not really a thing anymore. And like the outlet was gone because we used to go to the outlet, and like you can't find Echo gear anymore. We walk into Gabe's, and they have all this Echo gear. He was like,
Did he buy it?
So no, because I don't even think a lot of it's like, Kev, you can't rock
Yeah.
that anymore.
You're in your
Right.
30s.
You're
Right.
not in your early 20s anymore.
but I'm
You're
sure
in your
he
mid-30s.
like mentally, like it took him back. Like he almost thought, like
He
I
was
have
so
to buy
excited.
this.
He's gonna buy. Is he
He
gonna
was
buy it
so
for the boys?
excited.
Yeah.
Like it was just like
My kids
there
are
was
gonna
all
wear
this
Echo
Echo
now.
gear, and he was like, he was like a kid in a candy store. He
Yeah.
was so excited. You know, that moment that like takes you back.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what that gear even looked like.
The Rhino.
I don't. Not really. I'd have to see the logo.
The logo was like a rhino and like crosshairs, kind of.
Yeah, like back in the day, it was pretty hot. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You know
like
what I
my
mean?
ex-boyfriends
I wore a
might
lot
have
of
worn
Echo.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
wore a
it
lot of
was.
Echo.
I mean, Echo was definitely like a really like you were styling if you had on Echo.
Yeah.
It was like a hip hop kind of.
I mean, I'm
clothing.
sure. I
yeah.
just need to see. I think the logo, and then it would dawn on me. So my oldest sister and I were talking about Christmas gifts. I mean, you think about it, Christmas is now less than 2 months away, so you really do need to
I'm
start
sorry, I
thinking
just threw
about
up
it.
a little bit in my mouth.
You do really need to think about it though, because you're like, okay, you really should be planning and budgeting. I did read.
There's the Echo. Does it look familiar?
Okay, kind of. I don't really know if I knew anybody that wore it. I don't know. I guess I just don't know.
Peeking
right.
over my phone.
They went
My
out.
bad.
They went out of business a while ago. So like it
Because no one
nobody's-
was wearing it?
Nobody's been wearing it for a while.
Yeah.
So we were talking. I have 9 nieces and nephews on just my
That's a
side
lot to
alone.
budget for.
Yes, it gets expensive. So I text my sister a couple weeks ago. I'm like, "Are you thinking about Christmas yet?" I'm like, I really don't want to get our nieces and nephews anything.
How do you in my family, I was the only one with kids for a really long time. Now that my sister-in-law has kids, we've decided, okay, we're not going to get gifts for each other. We set a total limit. So like, let's do $50. So I spend $50 on Tyler.
Yeah.
She spends $25 on each of
Each
mine.
kid.
So we're spending the same dollar amount. It's
Right.
just split.
Yeah.
And I feel like you guys don't have kids. So you
normally
can't do that.
right.
Like,
So normally I
do you get stuff from your siblings?
no, my brother Sean will give
Or do the
give us stuff.
kids get you stuff?
Technically, our godchildren will, which is
Okay.
like, so Taylor is godfather to my sister Maggie's youngest. I'm godmother to 2 of Maggie's other girls. So 3 of her 4 kids
What happened with that fourth one? You just didn't make the cut, or what?
No, it was actually the second one. So I'm godmother to her oldest and her third, and he's godfather to the fourth.
Oh, so the second.
So the second one, she did my sister.
Child.
She did my sister Kim and my her godfather. She has to be. It's really tough because there's only two sisters. Fine, right? And when you baptize and you assign godparents, one has to be Catholic. Mm-hmm. And the other one doesn't have to be. So that's why Maggie's like, I don't have anyone else to ask without asking Tom again. And she didn't want to ask our oldest brother, Sean, because he's not a practicing Catholic. And he's godfather to like a bunch of other people's kids from, close friends or family, whatever. So Tom and I are godparents to her first. My sister Kim and my uncle Frank, who's Maggie's godfather, are the godfather to the second. And then she asked me and my dad to be godparents to her third. My dad's not Catholic, but I am. And then the fourth, she asked my Aunt Carol, who's my Uncle Frank's wife, and Taylor to be godparents. Ugh. Yeah. It gets a little crazy. But so technically I'll get something from them.
Okay.
From the kids. But my brother Sean always gives us something. And he gives Kim something too. But he doesn't give anybody else anything because he's buying for their kids. Because we don't have
Which
kids.
I think is fair. Like if it's one or the other, because you can't expect it all, because that's
right.
But if you, as a parent, you have kids and you understand that you don't care, you don't matter.
And we
anymore,
used to buy gifts for everyone.
That's
and we didn't have but we didn't have all these kids.
Have you guys thought about doing? I mean, have you guys ever done like a Secret Santa or like a white elephant gift?
Did.
That could be a lot of fun.
Everybody bought I think it was like a $50 gift card to a restaurant, and then we put them in a hat, and then you picked it out, and that was supposed to be like a date night. We haven't done that in like 10 years.
I think you guys should do like a more, because like the white elephant gifts are always such a good time.
But we don't buy anything for, we just don't. We all agreed years and years ago, like, okay, more kids are being added. Just focus on the kids. Make sure they have a great Christmas. The adults don't care. We all pitch in for the most part to plan gifts for our parents for Christmas.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Do you guys usually do like a group gift?
We try.
Yeah.
1 year I got pissed because nobody thought of anything, and my brother ended up apologizing. He's like, I'm sorry I left you out like high and dry on Christmas this year for mom and dad. I'm like, it's really frustrating to try to think of things when there's 5 of us that should be contemplating and planning.
Yeah.
And I don't know what everyone's budget is. I don't know how broke people are.
Yeah. So it's,
I can guess, I can guess how broke my
for years. we do that. And for a while, I was always the one that would come up. Like, I don't have parents to really buy for. And I would do it for my in-laws, and I was always one, like, coming with the idea. I'd get the gift. I'd do all this stuff. And, like, it was really getting old. Because I'm like, guys, like, they're not even my, like, they're my in-laws, but they're not even my fucking parents. Like,
right.
Can you guys take some effort here and, like, think of something, or you buy it, or maybe we just don't do a group gift anymore.
Right.
And we just do our separate things.
That was my whole thing too. Like, okay, well, I guess everyone's going to buy their own thing. Here's what I'm getting. If anyone wants to pitch in, this is your opportunity.
You all look like assholes because you didn't get mom and dad anything. That's
last
on you.
year we did a double oven. My mom needed a new oven. I mean, it worked okay, but some of her burners weren't working for the stovetop. So we're like, okay, let's just get our double oven so that way she can bake more cookies at the holidays. She loves to bake cookies.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice because now you have 2 ovens and you can do that. You just have to be careful because I feel like it bakes a little differently with a double oven. Yeah. So last year it was kind of a trial and error, but and we did new kind of more recessed type lighting in their kitchen.
Nice.
Because they had a big leak and they had to take down most of their ceiling, and then we had somebody patch that up. And then I asked my friend's husband, who's an electrician, if he would put in new lighting.
Nice.
So he did.
If anybody wants to put new lighting in my house, that'd be great.
I can ask my friend if he'd come over and take a look.
My husband is a trained electrician.
Well,
yes.
Yes.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
You just have to remind him that that's what you want.
A few weeks ago, he was like, oh, I really want to put another light fixture in the hallway. Because like the hallway, the light fixture is kind of towards the front of it. So when you get back towards the bedrooms, it gets dark. And in that corner,
the track lighting.
So no, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it." He was all motivated. He's like, he went out and got the
Did
stuff.
he cut a hole and then didn't do anything?
I have a hole in my ceiling.
Oh my god.
That's about
And
as
there's
far
no
as you
light
got with it.
fixture.
And there's no fucking light fixture. And I'm like, he literally took like a drywall knife and like cut into it. But he did this like there was like a Flyers game on or something.
Oh,
He'd been
God.
doing stuff all
So he's
day.
distracted.
It was at like 5:00 at night, and I'm like, listen, if you are not going to finish this if you start right now. I'm not saying I don't want you to do it. I'm saying you've been going all day. I know you. You're going to get easily frustrated. You're tired. You need to start fresh on this project tomorrow and not try to fit it in towards the end, because it's going to become a disaster, because that's what happens when you try to do projects that late. So maybe it was my fault. but I had not realized that he put a hole in the ceiling yet.
Yeah.
When I said all this.
So there's still a hole?
Yeah.
How long? Wait, how long ago was this?
I don't know, like a month ago.
Okay. As long as it hasn't been a year.
Oh, no. I mean, we have other projects that have been well over a year. I still don't have molding all the way up in my house. Yeah. There's no trim. But it's a work in progress.
You gotta put it on a list.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah. There you go. Make your list.
I have lists. So my little sister texted me this morning, and she was like, "Hey, she's like, what do you want for Christmas?" And I was like, I sent her like a little like $1 million like little picture. And she's like, "No, seriously." And I was like, "Oh, well, like I'd love like gift certificates like Home Depot or Michael's or like Amazon for like my Etsy stuff." And she was like, "Amy, no, I meant what do you want for Christmas?" Wait, I'll have to tell you what she said. Who's appropriate for and she totally, so people tend to throw shit back in my face all the time because they're assholes, and I love them for that. But she says, giving you only a gift card, quote unquote, doesn't count as a real present according to yourself. She's like, no price cap, no restrictions. What's something you want for you? It's okay to be selfish every once in a while. You're your own person, and you deserve at least something that's all for you and only you.
Aww.
You're sweet.
Look at that. Sometimes siblings really come through.
Yeah, she's a good girl. So there's this. So as you guys know,
do you know what you would want?
So I like notebooks, right? Like they're kind of my thing. I have a billion of them, as you guys know. So have you ever heard of a Rocket book? Mm-mm. So they're notebooks that are reusable. Oh. If you put it in the microwave, all the ink disappears. And there's also like a little scanner thing on it. You can upload it to like when you do the pages, you can upload them to your phone, and you can like do things, and they're all erasable.
Yeah.
Alien technology.
I heard about that like a year or two ago.
And so I sent it because I met up with somebody. We were helping plan a wedding or whatever, and she had one. I was like, oh my God, what is that? And she's telling me about it. I'm like, how did I not know about this? Yeah. This is like this is Amy all over the place.
So is it paper?
Yes. But it's like special paper.
Okay.
So I said a Rocket book. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so I was like, it's a reusable notebook. And she's like me when it comes to notebooks too. And she's like, wait, what? She's like, you need to send me a link to this. So I sent it to her. She's like, oh my God, this is revolutionary. Yes, it is.
Huh. Are they expensive?
They're not. They're really not. They're like $30.
Okay. Oh. Do you think they went maybe when they first came out they were probably more expensive?
I'm sure they were. There's also other brands now
that
do them, but I think Rocketbook was like the original. I think they're the best that I've seen that are out there.
Huh.
Yeah.
I keep doing it now. I can't stop. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up and see. Like I said, I remember hearing about it when it first came out, and I was like, what the fuck? Kind of cool.
Yeah. It's like the best thing ever.
Now I'm just trying to figure out. So my sister and I were like, why don't we get group gifts? So like Taylor and I and Kim will go in on gifts for our siblings' kids.
Yeah.
So we're trying to think of something to do because I'm like, I don't feel like buying them clothes.
As a mother, I appreciate that so much. Buy activities. Do not buy shit.
That's what I want to do. I'm like, they bitch and complain because they're not getting toys. I'm like, they have thousands of toys.
Then you know what? Then they don't get anything next year.
Yeah. Right.
They want to bitch about it.
Right. So I'm just like, okay, well, what activities are there?
We did that 2 years ago. Kevin's aunt usually just gives us money and says, but buy the kids stuff.
Yeah.
So we went and we got a gift certificate to the Bowling Palace, to Urban Air. We got a gift certificate to, all different places.
Yeah.
You could even get them like a membership to like a Philly Zoo or
something.
You know what I mean? Like something. So
yeah. She was like, what about, she texted me last night. She's like, what about I Fly in King of Prussia? And I'm like, I think they're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I also think there's a minimum age requirement.
yeah.
So I'm like, Riley's not even old enough. So maybe that's something we can explore next Christmas because
Once
then
the
she'll
kids
be
get a little
4.
bit older.
I think I saw something from like ages 4 to whatever.
Really? They do it that
Yeah,
young?
I think so. Well,
brother
someone's
did
probably
it, and
holding
it's-
you.
It's intense.
They let you go, but it's a lot.
I don't
like,
think they would for like a 4-year-old.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like
Right.
someone's in there.
They might have
holding
them
you.
like tethered or something. You think?
Yeah, maybe. Or somebody's like holding them.
Yeah.
Which is just as fun when you're 4.
Yeah.
I would
guys do,
assume that there's like
Franklin Institute.
weight restrictions, not like in well maybe in the opposite
You just
direction.
don't go
but
as
like
high,
for like
Taylor.
kids, like
It's insane.
Yeah.
you put a little
These
kid in there and
men
it just
that
goes
go-
Do you have to,
like
do you
all the way to the
have to,
top.
do you have to burp to come back down? Is this Willy Wonka? I love that. I love
It's
that
all
movie.
about how you like position your legs. You can't bend your legs. It's like it's pretty intense.
What happens if you bend your legs though? Do you just go whoop?
you kind of just flip and stuff?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that might be fun. Until you get sick
Hit the wall.
and
You're
hit the
right.
wall and you throw up everywhere. Whatever. Life goes on.
Great job this week, ladies.
Thanks, Taylor.
Go to patreon.com/MBN Network to hear the rest of this episode.
The segment is coming up.
You got it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Bye.
Bye.